Morning. On Facebook Marketplace the other day, I saw an old Husqvarna chainsaw for spares or repairs. And I've got an old Husqvarna chainsaw, and they both happen to be the same model, 136. I've retired mine because it's got so old and knackered. And I thought, well, I'll just go and give a few quid for the other one. So I'm going to have a go at making one good one out of two. Right, this one's my original one. I've had this one from new. It could easily be 25 years old. The heat shield has gone, the top started to melt, most of the panels fall apart. But what really killed it was, what contributed killing it was this cheap Chinese aftermarket sort of brake and set and old cheap aftermarket clutches. And what I've got here is the new one, or the new old one. So I'm going to have a little look. The engine on mine is absolutely fine, or was when I put it away. But looking at it, this one's in seems to be in such relatively good nick. I'll just take it down and have a little look. But the engine starts on this, so I'm actually tempted to not do anything too technical and just put the chain and guide bar onto this one and just give it a go. And then hold my spare engine and panels in stock. Let's have a little look. Right, so I'm just going to do a very rapid inspection of this. I know it starts because I started it before I bought it. To be honest with you, I'd have bought it if it didn't start, because it's the panels and pieces that I'm almost more interested in, because they're so expensive. They're almost unpurchasable new. So to give you an example, the top panel I think was about £80. Well, I bought a replacement chainsaw for 120, so it's ridiculous. But this 136 was such a good servant to me, I couldn't bear to chuck it away. God, it's gone so dark. There. Look at that. It looks virtually brand new. Absolutely nothing there to worry about at all. Having trouble putting it together, my fingers are so cold. It's all up together. Well, once again, that's checking out. So all of that is good news. The brake looks like it might function. First problem. Looks like that's been vent. How the hell's that happen? Tell you what, I'll go and clean that up and see if I can see what's going on there. Well, you can see some maltreatment there, to say the least, which is really annoying actually, because this is almost the bit that I most wanted. So I'll have a look, see what I can do. God, it's filthy out there. Sleet, hail, rain, all a lot of it. It's freezing in this shop. Oh. Right, this is a nasty Chinese replacement brake section. But it might be that the screw works. I might be able to get that somehow onto the knackered screw section. What do you reckon that is in there? A circlip? Let's have a look. Yes, it is. Good guess, Dr. Phil. Pop that there. That should mean this should unscrew. Right, so that goes towards the top. So the question is, if I was to pop that one in, would it remake that at all? The original Husqvarna circuit looks a little bit more beefy than that China one. Awkward to take out because it's so bent, look. Just got to rely on the flexibility of the plastic. I think we take it out the other way. There. The offending piece. And what's left of a clip. So the question is, will the replacement fit in there. You can see what's happened. Look, for some reason, someone's totally spoiled that piece there. Wonder if I can araldite something in there to stop that twisting. I think that's what's happened, is the force of the chain operating has maybe bent that, and somebody's just tried to bodge it open there. Need a good clean. I wonder if I can get the original one off and not the Chinese one. Yeah, so not quite as straightforward as I thought, but still might get somewhere with it. If I go and give this a really good wash off and degrease it, and I'll see if I can make some sort of component to register in there.
Go on then, Karen, what's your biggest moment? Oh.
Right, so what I've decided to do is found a little nut and a bolt, which I'm going to bolt through there, and that nut, I'm going to bolt it through there, and the nut or the bolt, whichever way I put it around, will effectively be the stopper for that adjusting bolt, because to save trying to glue or resin something into that part, I'm not sure that'll work. One size up, I think. I say one size up, don't seem to have got one size up. Maybe I should just make it fit. What if I've got a 5mm? Somewhere. Right, so put that little nut and bolt in there, and hopefully that'll stop this adjusting screw from flexing out through there. So I've just got to reassemble that one. Right, that works. Whether it will withstand first contact is another issue. Right, let's clear the bench. Right, what was I doing? That's it, I'm going to reassemble that to my new saw, my new old saw, and just see how it might work. The sprocket is warm, but that's not surprising if the chain has not been possible to adjust. So what I'm going to do is put my old cutter bar and chain on here and just see if the thing will run. Need to tighten up the chain catcher on that one. The sprocket is possibly in better order on mine. Don't know what I've done with the top. Now, I won't be using this chain because I'd pretty much sharpened it to within an inch of its life, knowing that this chainsaw was nearly dead. So I'm only going to put it on for a test fire and to see if the chain brake and everything works. No more than that. And if it works, I might treat myself to a new chain. Well, I'll have to if I'm going to use the saw. I'll buy a new chain. There's life left in this bar. Oh, that's true as well. I want to just see if the chain oiler works and any of that gubbins. There. Old piece. Oh, it's taking the strain. I'll just loosen it off a bit. Right. Well, the chain brake's working. There's a little bit of something in there. Been cranked up tight. Who the heck did that up? It is chain oil, not engine oil. Right then. I wonder. adjust the idle speed up a bit, but I think that's a result. So 2 into 1 does go. I'm not going to now junk my old one. I'm going to keep that because the engine on it is still fantastic. So now I know I've got effectively a body here that works. I'll treat it to a new chain and adjust it properly. I think I've got another chainsaw in stock. Hurrah!